song on my project is called Heaven in Your Eyes, and it's one of 2 songs on my album, produced by a man named Steve Mickety Maestro, who's from Chicago. And I wrote this song about being vulnerable, about having like a crush on somebody and you want to tell them, but you're not really sure how, you're kind of scared. So, you know, what better way to let someone know that you care about them than with a song. I really connected with the music itself when I first heard it. The music is actually originally from a song called Heaven in Your Arms by an 80s R&B group called RJ's Latest Arrival. And when Steve from Chicago sent me the track, I had never heard that song before, which was good because then I didn't have any other melodies in my head when I was writing or anything like that. You know, the song, it still gives you that kind of good 80s feel to it, but it definitely, you know, still feels very like 2015, very fresh. And when I first heard the song, it immediately made me think of all my favorite 90s music. And for me, that's people like Faith Evans and Mary J. Blige, like all my favorite 90s vocalists. And you know, what I really connected with in their songs was the beat, which this tune has. It makes you kind of want to bop to it. And then also the background vocals. I always love the background vocals in a lot of 90s R&B. And that's kind of what inspired the bridge on this song. I was really excited to be able to get Tabby Bonet to feature on this song because, you know, I've been listening to him since I was in high school. So it was, you know, really good to have him on the track, and I think that he gave it like another level of flavor, but you know, he definitely kept it still in that like feel-good music vibe that I wanted, because this is the type of song you can listen to at your family reunion.
Let's get it in.
Used to being loved. So I recorded this song in 2011, and it was actually my first time recording in like an official studio, and it was kind of a surreal experience because my cousin is friends with the producer of the song, whose name is Benjamin Wright, and he's worked with everybody from Gladys Knight, Michael Jackson, up to Kanye West. And she sent him something I had just done for fun in college, and he liked it and he liked my voice, and so I went out to LA for like 3 days and I worked with him and the recording engineer Reggie Dozier, who's been working with people since the Motown days. And you know, it was really an awesome experience because, you know, he invited me into his home and met his family. He made me guacamole, and it was a lot of fun. And the band I got to play with was amazing. They're called the New Genesis Band, and they played with Stevie Wonder and the Jacksons and Chrisette Michele, and you know, just really, really talented musicians. And I really think that Benjamin holds an amazing performance out of me too as a vocalist. The song and the lyrics were written by a songwriting team out of Nashville, and I really connected with the song when I first heard it because number one, it reminded me a lot of like some of my favorite 80s songs, specifically by like Anita Baker and also Isaac Brothers. And then also the lyrics, I think, talk about something that you don't usually hear talked about in songs, which is, you know, you've met someone and they're amazing, but you're not ready for it yet, or you're afraid still, you're still dealing with things from your past. And I think that people can really relate to that, because that's something that a lot of people go through, is, you know, trying to let go of everything you're holding on to, all that baggage, so that you can like actually be present for the person who's right in front of you. The third song on this project is called Real Love. And I wrote this song when I was in a long distance relationship. It was very long distance. We were an ocean apart, and I went to visit him in Ghana where he lives. And you know, we shared a very special, tender moment. And afterwards, these words and the melody for the first verse and the chorus kind of came to me. You know, it was really easy. It wasn't forced or anything. Like, it came from a really pure place. I write something that comes from that type of place, I immediately know that it's good. And so I really wanted to work on finishing this song. And so I took it home, what I had written, and I went to a friend and colleague named Vanice Thomas, who's a very, very talented songwriter and vocalist as well. And she helped write the piano part for the song as well as the bridge, and we finished it together. The song is really a response to a lot of sentiments I heard from various people when I was in that relationship, that long distance relationship, you know, asking me why I wanted to be in something so committed and something that seemed like it could be very stressful. And, you know, my answer was kind of just like, I'm in love and I know that I want to be and need to be committed to this person at this time in my life. So that's what Real Love is about.